Here's a neat little trick that you may want to do when you're looking at the markets first thing in the morning. Fire up Guardian, click on Quick Picks. I'm going to look at the UK racing here. That will populate the UK racing, but it will populate it in order that the races are going to occur in. I'm going to speed this up a bit actually. So there you see we have the list and we have the order in which they're going to occur in. Now if I sort them by volume, this will very often throw up some interesting characteristics. So you can see we've got 3 races here of equal volume, but you can also see some other characteristics. So you can see that Pontefract, for example, is the volume leader today. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 markets of reasonably good volume, and then Yarmouth is behind it. And then you can see good old Southall is a lot further down the list. So immediately you can see some structure to the day. But if we actually click on these markets as well, we can begin to cross-compare between markets. So you can see that this has got an odds-on shot, which is why it's the volume leader. And just below it, you've also got a shorter price favourite, but that, there's still quite a lot of, when you look at the difference, this is starting at 10 to 3, because obviously there'll be more volume the closer it is to the race, but you can see that this starts at 10 to 3, but has the same volume as something that's at 25 past 4. Which is interesting. That can sort of lead you to investigate the market a bit deeper. But then you look at this and you can see the 20 past 3 is a quite competitive handicap, and therefore you're surprised to see this have the same volume as a race that's odds on. That's an interesting point to note. So by sorting by volume and just browsing through the card, you can begin to get an idea of how the day's panning out. So you can see here at Yarmouth, the 10 past 2, small field odds on, the quarter past is at bigger prices, and then you can see we descend into lower and lower quality from that point onwards. So doing that gives you a good indication of, it's not perfect because race times have an influence on volume as well, but it just gives you a little, we can see here straight away that the 20 past 3 at Pontefract is something of interest. So I've double clicked on the 20 past 3 and it's brought it up on a different screen because I'm using a multi-screen here, but we can bring up the market overview screen and you can see straight away that the volume on the favourite here is 20%, but SK Love, I presume that's how you pronounce it, that was a good try anyway, is accounting for 32% of the market despite the fact it's priced at 5.6. In a competitive handicap. You can see 32% of the market is on this particular horse. So if we look at the longer term Betfair chart, you can see that this has been backed in from 15s stroke 17s to those much shorter prices. So there's obviously something going on here. There's obviously a lot of money coming for this particular favourite. But also this will have a negative impact on some of the other horses as well. So you can see Mezzotint has drifted a bit out, Jinka Noble has gone out, but the predominant characteristic of this market is the move for SK Love, and we discovered that just by sorting in Guardian by volume.